Hi, this is part two of day one for your instructions on creative writing. This is a video that focuses on slide four for you guys. It is the character development. So, this is super important. We've definitely done character development in fourth grade in class with your own teachers, but I think it's important to go back over it and really think about what we're going to do with this specific type of prompt. So, just as a reminder, I'm going to read this to you every video that I make. Your prompt that you're writing to is your main character has been chosen by NASA to spend time on the International Space Station. Write a fictional short story that tells about a small moment that happens while that character is aboard the ISS. This moment can be funny, exciting, or even scary. Spend some time developing a great main character, setting, and series of events. So, what I'm going to be doing with you in this part of the lesson is developing a character. I already have my character developed, but I want to show you how I went about developing the character and ways that or places that you can go to get some ideas. So the first thing you would need to think about is your external and your internal traits. You don't have to go in order any particular order. And then I put some boxes here for you. Please make sure not to move stuff around, but you're just going to double click and obviously just backspace and then type. If you backspace more than once, your box goes away. So if you do that, just press the undo button, it'll come right back. I know a lot of students do that on accident, so no worries. So external traits, just as a reminder, are those traits that we see, the things that are on the outside. So for example, does your character have brown hair? Do they have green eyes? Do they have a darker colored skin? Are they a certain nationality? Do they, are they in the story? Are they wearing their astronaut spacesuit or are they wearing regular clothing? Things like that. Internal traits, this is where we're going to think about things that make them, basically your character, who they are. So are they a kind, compassionate person? Are they intelligent and know a lot about computer science? Do they really enjoy learning about space? I mean, just think about common sense things. Even do they have perseverance? Did they have to work really hard to get where they are? So think about a astronaut and what they would need in order to be an astronaut, and that'll help you a lot with your internal traits. So, first thing I'm going to do is show you. I'm going to refer back to slide one again, which is what I'm going to refer back to quite a bit with these, especially while we're brainstorming and generating ideas for a story. When I go to the video link for character development, those memorable moments. So this specific one, if you click on it, oop, my memorable moments here, and it's hard to click on that. There we go. Then if I click on that, it's going to take me straight to this memorable moment that this character or this person has. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to take me to this. I want you to look for the videos that say memorable moments. So please don't focus on the ones that are not so much specifically. So this one says memorable moment. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, so you get the idea. These are really good to use for character development. Again, refer to the ones that say memorable moments. We have astronaut moments. That's okay too. Chris Cassidy. The ones by Christina are really good, but I also like some of these others. But look for that moments tagline. Some of the other ones you'll get way off base, and I think it'll get a little confusing. So use those, use the images, use the information to really build those character traits. Don't try to come up unless you really have a lot of knowledge about it. And if that's the case, then go all out. But really use these resources to help you build your knowledge and background knowledge about this topic so that you can be more prepared and you're not just staring at a blank slate. So I'm going to go to mine and show you guys what I did. This is my character development slide. And what I added was so you want to make sure you label each part of your astronaut to describe the internal and external character traits. This character may be a man or a woman. You can choose. Make sure you give him or her a name, age, and describe some of his or her strengths. So on you guys' slide, you have you don't have a spot for the age and name. So I'll either add that, I probably will just add it, but you could just add it in one of these external trait boxes, but I'll probably add it. Main character's name. My main character's name is Amber Marquette. She's 34 years old. I chose to use a woman because I'm a woman and girl power, but you can do whatever you want. Then we have I have things like she's a hard worker. This is an internal trait. Hard worker is an internal trait. She's intelligent. I assume that people who go into space have to be intelligent. They had to work really hard to get there and they have to be very smart. Computer science background. I know this about my character because I was looking at the pictures and they have to do like a ton of things on the computer. So I thought that would be a great internal trait. So things that they're knowledgeable about, think about that. Interests are things like reading, computers, photography. My character likes to take a lot of pictures. I noticed that some of the astronauts in some of the videos were taking pictures. So that's where I got those ideas. She's patient. She has a good sense of humor. Uh, she's a proud member of the American team on the ISS. Those are external traits. Her external traits are down at the bottom. External traits are brown hair, brown eyes, medium height, and thin, big smile. So those are what I took. I just used some, and like I said, the characters that I saw, or not characters, but the actual people that I saw. One of the people that I saw on the videos. So these are all internal traits, and then these external traits are all here together. I put internal and external in the separate like this for you guys, but you can do whatever you want. Like if you want to list more external traits and then put all your internal traits in one box, then go for it. The external traits should be more honestly than the external traits anyway, so that's totally fine. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and put that down there. And that way you guys can just put all your, oh my gosh, not internal. The internal traits should be, you should have more internal traits than external traits, is what I was trying to say. My bad. So I'll just put that down there and this over here. You guys are getting to watch the action of me actually making these. So that is what I'd like you to do. So I shall go back to the slide again. That's all you're doing for today is the elements of creative narrative writing, which you should have watched in part 1 video. Finished your organizer up and filled that in, and then read the prompt, watched some of the videos and the images, and then thought about your character traits. So by the end of day 1, you should have your character, well, your main characters, name, age, internal and external traits, and be ready with some ideas for tomorrow. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, just ask your teachers. But find that inspiration in that and those sources that I linked there for you. Use this video, rewatch them as many times as you need to. You are welcome to even use some of the ideas that I shared for my own character, but this is all about creativity. So come up with your own. You might use computer science background because you're doing it on an astronaut as well, but try to come up with some more or different ones than me. And remember that it is going to be an adult and it's an astronaut, but I don't know what you might be able to put a creative twist on it. So have fun with that character development, guys, and let me know if you have any questions.